And the Lord said to Abram, after Lot had separated from him, "Lift your eyes now and look from the place where you are, northward, southward, eastward, and westward. For all land which you see, I give to you and your descendants forever." Genesis 13, verse 14 and 15. This is not the first time, nor is it the last time, that God spoke these words to Abram. A study of the text indicates that God repeated this promise many times, and he seemed always to choose an occasion when the promise was particularly appropriate. Genesis 13 tells how Abraham and Lot went into a partnership in a large cattle business. They were so successful that there was not enough grazing land for all their herds. This resulted in tension between the employees of Abram and those of Lot. Each was out to protect the interests of their respective master. Someone had to take the initiative to find a solution for this problem. In harmony with the largeness of his heart, Abram said, "Please, let there be no strife between you and me, between my herdsmen and your herdsmen, for we are brethren. Is not the whole land before you? Please separate from me. If you take the left, then I will go to the right. If you go to the right, then I will go to the left." Lot was faced with a decision. The plain of Jordan with its degenerative cities, Sodom and Gomorrah, was not his only alternative. But Lot was attracted by the luxury and wealth of the Jordan area, and doubtless he found various ways to try to rationalize his choice. Abram, settling land of Canaan, sees Lot as he parts ways to settle in Sodom. The plains look luscious and alluring, but not all that looks good is good. At this point in time, the voice of the Lord again broke the stillness. Abram's attitude was pleasing to God, and God repeated to him the promise regarding the ultimate destiny of his descendants. With the voice of God echoing in his heart, Abram went to Hebron and built there an altar unto the Lord. Have you ever made a self-serving decision? Looking for greener pastures, just find the grass isn't always greener on the other side? Or that sometimes looks can be deceiving, or what looked appealing and alluring at first didn't really end up to be all that's cracked up to be. Maybe we can learn something from Lot's decision. He made a decision based off his selfish desires for wealth, comfort, and pleasure. He knew the men of Sodom were wicked and they sinned greatly against God, but he's willing to live amongst them, not to be an example or a light to them, but in hopes that he too can share and partake in their wealth and luxury. What can we learn from Lot's decision? Maybe choosing the blessings of God is worth more than choosing the blessings of men. And as always, think on these things.